Guys, what's up? My name is Matt, and you are watching the Mining Experience. Um, I hope you guys are having a great day. Today, I'm going to be showing you guys how to overclock a 1660 Ti. I'm filming this on my phone right now, so you guys can see um, what my hash rate is. Because the minute that I jump on the screen recorder, my hash rate's going to fall significantly down to probably around 25. So with this video, you guys should be able to see that I am getting 30 hashes per second and 30 mega hashes per second. And all right, let's jump into the screen recorder. Okay. All right, guys. We are on the screen recorder. Let's close this down. Okay. Now that we are situated. All right, guys. This is like a crash course tutorial. This is going to show you how to get your GPU overclocked. It's not going to be a whole lot of technical information. It's just going to be crash course. It's how I learned. I watched some tutorial videos. The first thing that you guys are going to want to do is download MSI Afterburner. I think there are some other overclock softwares out there, but I like MSI Afterburner. Just type it into whatever search you use, and it's going to be the first link. So you can go ahead and click on, it's msi.com. You guys can click download Afterburner. It's going to pop up right up here. I already have it. I'm going to pause it. I don't want to download it again. Whenever this is done downloading, you guys can click on it, and it's going to run you through the install setup, which is pretty simple. Just click next, and finish. I'm going to click off that. I'm going to show you guys where to find it. How do I hide this? Perfect. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. Mine shows up down here, and you guys might have just seen down here. Go ahead and open it up. Yours will probably open up the minute you finish installing. I had previously shot that video on my phone so you guys could see what my T-Rex miner, what the data looked like on T-Rex miner. These are the settings that I run right now, but I'm going to show you guys how to get to a setting that is similar to this, that is tailored for your GPU. So the minute that I start my screen recording, I lose a lot of hash rate, which I guess because it's using my graphics card in different areas, you know, allocating power resources over to the recording. I was gonna scroll up to show you guys. Just verify. Let's see. Anyways, so this is what my T-Rex miner at 25 mega hash, 63 Celsius, 69 watts, 70% on the fan, 374 kilo hash per watt. And watch whenever I revert back to normal settings. So this is pretty cool because I'm going to show you guys what I have right now, what reverting back to stock settings does, and then I'll show you guys how to get from stock settings back to overclock settings. Okay, hit revert. That's the revert button right there. And then we are back at stock settings. And watch this number, Watch all these numbers right here. Boom, 69, 95, 72, 33. So this one went up, this one went up, this one went up, and this one went down. These are all the bad things. We don't want any of that. We want them to go the opposite way that they're going. So, okay, we have MSI Afterburner. That was your first step, opening that, and then the next one, let me see which one of these I need. Okay, I'm going to click this off. So open up your search bar again and type in mining chamber. This guy is awesome. It's going to take you to the Google results. Yeah, this guy is awesome. I don't even know this guy, but very helpful. All right, the first result. And these are going to give you some, for me, baseline overclock settings, because every GPU is different, and once you get a general, get some general settings, then you're gonna have to tailor it to like your GPU. Sorry guys, the internet's kind of slow. Okay, so we are in the wrong spot. Go blog, GPU, graphics cards. You guys, I'll show you that again really slow. GPU mining, graphics cards. Pretty simple. Okay, so you know, mine's a 1660 Ti. You guys might have a different one. You guys might have a bunch of different graphics cards. If you do, you don't have to have a 1660 Ti to follow this tutorial. You can have any of these graphics cards. Even, for instance, if you have the 3090, 3080, whatever you want, you just click on it and do exactly what I do when I show you the 1660 Ti. Well, while this loads, in the meantime, guys, if you haven't seen my other videos, I have 2 videos, and the first one is me unboxing an Antminer S19, Bitmain Antminer S19. It's pretty cool. When I searched YouTube before I bought my S19, I couldn't really find any unboxing that were in English, or yeah, that were in English. So that's pretty cool. That'll probably be the first one that's in English. If not, could be wrong. Okay. And the second video, that's me actually flying on an airplane with that ASIC miner. So if you ever wondered if you could get on an airplane with an ASIC miner in your carry-on luggage and fly to, you know, like from state to state within the United States, you can. So if you want to see how that went and my experience, go check out that video. If you like that video or like any of those 2 videos, please like them. Or if you have any questions, go ahead, leave a comment in the comment section. We'll gladly answer those questions. I did, you know, message TSA on on Facebook before I showed up to the airport, and they said that it was okay. So maybe that's something you want to do. Okay, back to overclocking. So if you guys have a super, you guys can click super. If you guys have a regular, you guys can click regular. I have the TI, so I click TI. This is a disclaimer because overclocking is considered harder on your GPU than stock settings, and this is all for entertainment purposes only. I'm not telling you guys to give you any advice about this being good for your GPU. So do this at your own risk. Okay, skip over all this stuff. This is the good information right here. So let's start off with core clock, and we will just take that number, you guys saw it was negative 200, and type it in right there and click enter and apply. Open up your miner and we'll see what happened. Not a whole lot. Not a whole lot. Okay, so on this second number, this one we need to go in increments, because if you go too high, it will turn off your computer. Some people say to like to say the word crash. That's kind of a scary word for me. It'll turn off your computer. So I'm gonna go 550 and see what happens. Now we need to let that bake for a little while, because every time you adjust these settings, these take a little bit of time to reflect. So let that bake for a minute. With the screen recording, we are not going to get up to 30 megahash per second. It's not going to happen. But the minute that I stop screen recording, it does go up to 30 megahash. What you guys will be able to see is that it jumps from like 22 to like 26. Okay, you can see that we jumped up 1 megahash, which is pretty good. I know that this is not where we need to stop though. So let's go all the way to 1100 is what the mining chamber, recommends. Let's apply that and see what happens. You can see our power did jump, and our temperature is getting up there. Our hash rate is increasing. So now we're at the settings that, these two settings right here, that they want us to be at, or they suggest. They don't really care where we're at, but they suggest that we use these settings. Okay, let's bump this down. I just bumped this all the way down, because 58 is not a whole lot different than 60. And then I apply it. And this is the most significant change that you will see. $69 watts. We're using 69 watts. The fan's at 80%. We're getting 254 kilohash per watt. And our temperature has dropped 5 degrees Celsius. Oh, boom. See, we got 26, 27, 27. Now this is recommended. See, this is a little bit confusing for me too. This says 1100 or 2200. That's a big jump. I've honestly never typed in 2200 on the Afterburner, just because I don't want to crash my PC, and that's the only reason I haven't done it. I just stay with 1100 because it says right here that we're going to get 31 megahash per second, and I'm at 30, and that's really not that far off of 31. So I'm pretty happy with being at 1100 and not 2200. So from previous overclocks I've done, I know that I can adjust this a little bit more down. You guys, when you guys mess with this, you guys will probably be going, oh, I think I'll tweak it this way and see what happens, and then you can apply that and see what happens and see if it goes up or down. And you're gonna have to give it some time, because this is naturally gonna go up and down. And if you only do it if you only give it like 5 seconds, you're not gonna be able to tell if what you did actually changed anything. Like, it could be just like the natural, fluctuation. So give it a little bit. See, even I see this and I'm like, oh, I'm tempted. I know that I need to go up more. Let me go up a little bit more, but I think I found my sweet spot around like 356 or something like that. 26.71, 26.97. Okay, I think pretty safe. One more. I'll wait for this to go one more time, and then, as you can see, look, our power dropped. Our temperature, sorry, our temperature has dropped to 62 from like 76, and honestly, it gets all the way up to 77 most of the time whenever you don't overclock these power limits. It'll get to 77. The power has dropped significantly. The fan speed is dropped significantly, and our efficiency has gone up significantly. That's really good, guys. So let's go ahead and tweak this a little bit more. 110. We were at 27, roughly 27. Oh, look, got 27. I don't know if that's just a natural, where it was naturally going to land. You know what I'm saying? .11. Getting kind of impatient, so let's go to what I normally run it at, which is like 350. No, 310. I'm sorry. Now I remember. I've seen that number. Oh no, sorry guys. Negative 310. And apply and see what kind of difference this makes. Not convincing. Although it didn't get worse. So this is like what you're gonna have to do when you're tuning your, like, you're just gonna have to play around with it. All right. Let's go. Let's move to the memory clock, and let's bump this down to about 950 and see what it does. 960 is okay. Let's see if we go up or down significantly. Enough to notice that anything is actually changing. But do realize that we are all the way at 27 from what it was at 22 earlier. 960. We did go down, but not significantly. Let's go down to 950. Let's type that in there. We went down. Go to 900. So we keep going down. So it seems like we're going in the wrong direction. If you could imagine, like, this as on like a peak curve where like your optimal settings are somewhere like in the middle on this peak, it seems like we're getting further and further away from that. So let's go back up to 1050 and see if we start to head in the other direction. There we go. We are heading in the other direction. $26.45. Go ahead and bump it up some more. Go to 1100. 1150. We are at 26.5. Oh, I think we're at we were at 27. See, we were at 27 up here. Oh, somehow we got in these 26 areas. This just takes time. If you guys click right here, and then this just shaded in gray, that means that your fan is gonna adjust to the temperature automatically, and I highly recommend that, so you don't have to be worried if your fan speed is like, you know, set at a good setting to where it's going to keep your GPU consistently at the right temperature. You don't have to worry about like in the hottest part of the day, or if your AC goes off in your house, that your GPU is going to get hot. See, okay, so now we're at 2550. We did something wrong. Go back down to 1100. Oh, 24.98. Yeah. See, we jumped up 1 mega hash. This is the recommended setting, so let me apply the settings that I've been running for about a week now and see if it's a little bit better or a little bit worse than what we have right now. Apply. See, the only thing that was different is that I've been running at 950, and on this setting we had it at 1100. Oh, see, we jumped up another mega hash. So this is what I have found to be my optimal settings for my GPU. And this is where I was getting 30 mega hash when the screen recorder is not running. This core clock setting is where, same thing, it all factors in. So I'm going to go ahead and leave my settings on this. I hope this video has been pretty helpful for you guys. Just find a number that slightly resembles 31 mega hashes, and I mean that's the best that you're gonna get. I mean, if you want it, you can sit here and play with it for as long as you want. Just trying to, you know, it's kind of hard to tell exactly whenever these numbers fluctuate every time, you know, a new line of code comes. But other than that, like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful. If you guys liked it, please give it a like if it was helpful. If you guys have any questions, feel free to leave the questions or comments in the comment section. If you guys enjoyed this video and would like to see more, please subscribe. Remember, check out those other 2 videos. They're pretty cool. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and God bless.